So today is Monday, May 16th, 2011, and today I started testosterone. Yay! Um, so it was a really long, convoluted route to get here, so I thought I'd give you a brief update on what it took for me to get from where I was when I filmed my last video to here. So I went to see my primary care physician and asked her to run the blood test that I knew I needed for Women Walker. So she agreed to that and was fine with that, and that was cool and like wished me well. She admitted like she doesn't really know anything about trans people, so like I was kind of on my own, but I was like, no worries, I just want to use the like lab to do my blood work that's covered by my insurance, and at the clinic it's not. So anyway, long story short, that worked out, and so then so I got my blood work results back, and I made an appointment at Whitman Walker so first I had to do an intake appointment with Thomas Coughlin, who's their like trans patient advocate, and he basically just wanted to make sure that all my paperwork is in order. And then I got to see actually not a doctor, a physician's assistant, because they have like one doctor at the whole clinic. They had one nurse there when I was there, so they mostly rely on physician's assistants, obviously, because they're a public clinic and funding is hard to come by. So anyway, so I talked to Tina Salenza, and she was cool, and we had a really long conversation about rural poverty. And did I tell you this? We had a really long conversation about rural poverty and the urban housing crisis, because that's what I'm studying in grad school. And then I was like, oh wait, like that's not why I'm here. So then we got back on subject, and she wrote my prescription, because I already had my blood test, so I didn't have to like wait for that or anything. So I went to the pharmacy and had it filled, and it was filled in like 10-15 minutes. And so they gave me these needles. Is that upside down? I can't even tell. Which are 23 gauge, 1.5 inch long. So they look like this. And also, this is my box. I don't want you to like see my legal name because that's on my prescription. And here it is. What I've waited so long to see. This tiny bottle of kind of urine-colored liquid. So I'm on 0.25 milliliters for the first 4 weeks, and then I switched to 0.5. So in terms of milligrams, that's 50 milligrams to start with, and I'll end on 100 milligrams. So, oh, and just to be cool, look what we bought this weekend. A Sharps container. You really don't need one of these, as the nurse told me. You could just put them in a Mountain Dew bottle. Those were his words, right? Oh, I would just use Mountain Dew bottle. But whatever, we have a real Sharps container. So we feel really official. And obviously we were very prepared. So I was worried that the shot would hurt. Which is like the primary reason that I want my partner to do the shots for me. Because I was worried that like I would flinch or something, like it would hurt and I would flinch, and then I'd like, it would hurt worse or something, I guess was my rationale, but it didn't hurt at all. I mean, I'm like pretty good with needles. Like I guess I used to give blood. I haven't given blood in a while, but, and like I don't ever have any problems with like IVs or like getting blood work done or anything. So I thought it was like almost 100% painless, which was pretty damn cool, because I worried about a lot of things. I worried about like all the things not like lining up. Like I had to get my paperwork somewhere else and bring it there, and like get my letter from my therapist and get that there and get myself there and like have all the pieces come together. And they did. And so today was my first day, and it feels really good. I don't feel any different. I feel less stressed out because I feel like now, like, the only thing I have to worry about is like myself as a person, and like, I don't know, we'll just see what happens. So this is what I sound like my first day in T, and I don't know how often I'm gonna be recording. Maybe like every 2 weeks. I don't know if that's too often, so you like don't get many changes video to video. I'm probably gonna do it every 2 weeks, but I'm really happy, and thank you to everyone who's been super supportive of me. It really means a lot to me, especially since like I don't have like my family like cheering me on or whatever. So thank you. And if anybody has any questions, I feel like I probably left a lot of stuff out, but I was trying to keep this short, and it's already 6 minutes, so I will check in with you in 2 weeks and let you know how it went.